How to Train Your Dragon 2 was the reason for DreamWorks' downfall, at least until The Last Wish. Let me explain. When How to Train Your Dragon 2 was released, it had Hiccup's father killed off, a very sad moment for many viewers. However, its box office performed poorly in the US, so DreamWorks apparently thought this was due to the death of Stoik, Hiccup's father. And because of that, Jeffrey Katzenberg made a few changes to the studio. He's the CEO, if you didn't know. At least he was. First of all, The Boss Baby was greenlit, which is a film in many ways the polar opposite of How to Train Your Dragon 2. And it was a box office success to boot, which led to a much less well-doing sequel. Another thing he did was make Kung Fu Panda 3's plot a lot brighter than the original idea. In the original plot, darker things would have happened. Mr. Ping would have been killed, Li Shan wouldn't have liked Po doing kung fu at first, and stuff. But Katzenberg brought in Mike Mitchell, who is a lot better at doing comedy. And yeah, he teamed up with Jennifer Yu Nelson, took away a lot of her darkness and brought more comedy. So if you didn't like Kung Fu Panda 3 as much as 2 or 1, that is why. Specifically because of How to Train Your Dragon. One last example I'll give is the canceled film Boo, Bureau of Otherworldly Operations. This film was canceled due to Inside Out's release conflicting with it, and because, you guessed it, How to Train Your Dragon 2. The main plot point was on a man who dies and turns into a ghost and tries reconnecting with his living son. They found it too dark to make into a film due to being scared it would be a box office flop.
Can we do that every night, please?
It is pretty fun freaking out the neighbors.
So there you have it. Is my rant totally proven? No, because Trolls was pitched before How to Train Your Dragon 2 came out. However, it still is mostly solid on the main point I'm trying to convey, which is How to Train Your Dragon 2 made a lot of things change at DreamWorks for the worse. However, I'm still glad it was made. Thank you all for watching, and have a good day.